Let me ask you something personal. When was the last time your body felt alive? Not just awake, not just functional, alive. Because if you're over 60, chances are nobody ever explained what's really happening inside your body and why things like energy, warmth, desire, and confidence slowly fade without warning. It's not age, it's circulation. And today I'm going to show you something surprisingly simple that many doctors quietly agree on. Something sitting in your kitchen right now. Let's talk about honey, but not the way you've ever heard before. Most people think aging happens all at once. You wake up one day and suddenly you're old. That's not how it works. Aging happens quietly. First, your feet get colder, then your hands, then your stamina drops, then your sleep changes, then intimacy feels different, then confidence follows, and before you realize it, life feels smaller. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Almost all of these changes trace back to one thing: blood flow. Your circulatory system is your body's delivery service. It brings oxygen to your brain, nutrients to your muscles, hormones to your reproductive organs, heat to your hands and feet. When circulation slows, everything slows. Doctors see this pattern constantly in people over 60. Lower energy, brain fog, cold extremities, slower healing, reduced libido, emotional flatness, less physical confidence. But society tells you it's just aging. That's a lie. It's vascular decline. Let's talk honestly for a moment. Most men and women don't lose desire because they stop caring. They lose desire because their bodies stop responding. Arousal is a circulatory event. So is erection. So is lubrication. So is sensitivity. When blood flow weakens, intimacy becomes harder. Not emotionally, physically. That leads to anxiety. Anxiety leads to tension. Tension shuts down arousal even more. It becomes a vicious loop. Many couples silently drift apart because neither person understands what's happening. They assume, I'm broken, or they don't want me anymore. But the truth is much simpler. The body isn't getting enough blood. And when circulation improves, something remarkable happens. Energy returns, mood lifts, confidence rises, connection comes back. Not because you forced it, because your body remembered how. Most people think honey is just sugar. That's like saying olive oil is just fat. Raw honey is biologically active. It contains natural glucose and fructose, fast cellular fuel, polyphenols, plant antioxidants, trace minerals, enzymes, anti-inflammatory compounds. But here's the key. Honey supports nitric oxide pathways. Nitric oxide relaxes blood vessels. Relaxed blood vessels mean better circulation. Better circulation means warmer extremities, stronger energy, improved responsiveness, better tissue oxygenation, enhanced intimacy potential. This isn't magic. It's physiology. The mistake people make is thinking more is better. It isn't. Let's be clear. This is not about spooning half a jar into your mouth. Here's a simple approach many practitioners recommend. Morning routine. 1 teaspoon of raw honey mixed into warm, not hot, water. Drink slowly. That's it. Why morning? Because your cortisol rhythm is naturally higher. Your metabolism is waking up. Your vascular system is more responsive. This gives your body gentle fuel without spiking insulin. Some people add lemon, some don't. That part isn't critical. Consistency is. Do this daily for several weeks, not days, weeks. This works best when paired with light walking, gentle stretching, adequate hydration, reduced alcohol, better sleep. Honey amplifies good habits. People who stick with this kind of routine often report hands and feet feel warmer, morning stiffness eases, energy feels steadier, mood improves, digestive comfort increases, desire slowly returns, physical confidence rebuilds. Not overnight, gradually. That's how real healing works. The body doesn't jump. Here's something doctors rarely talk about. Vitality isn't just physical, it's emotional. When your body feels weak, your mind shrinks. You move less. You speak softer. You hesitate. But when circulation improves, posture changes. Breathing deepens. Presence returns. And intimacy becomes possible again. Not because you're young, but because you're engaged. That's the difference. Aging doesn't remove desire. Let's prevent frustration. Avoid these traps. Using processed honey, if it's crystal clear and shelf-stable forever, it's dead. Overdoing it, more honey does not equal more benefit. Expecting instant results, this is biology, not caffeine. Ignoring movement, blood doesn't flow in still bodies. Treating this like a trick, this is a lifestyle adjustment. This isn't really about honey. It's about reclaiming agency. Most people over 60 slowly surrender to decline. They accept stiffness, they accept fatigue, they accept emotional distance. But the body is adaptable far longer than you've been told. Circulation is trainable. Connection is rebuildable. Confidence is renewable. You don't need extreme interventions. You need consistency. Small inputs, daily attention. Here's the hard truth. If you ignore circulation, everything continues shrinking. Energy, desire, independence. But here's the hopeful truth. The moment you start supporting blood flow, your body begins negotiating its future. Not dramatically, quietly. Honey alone won't save your life, but intention might. Movement might. Hydration might. Connection might. This is about sending your body a message. I'm still here. I still care. I'm not done yet. And bodies respond to that. They always have. So tomorrow morning, before the noise of the world starts, before the phone, before the news, before the rush, take one quiet moment. Warm water, a teaspoon of honey, a deep breath. Let it be the beginning of a new conversation with your body. Not about age, about circulation. Not about performance, about presence. Because intimacy doesn't disappear suddenly. It fades slowly. And the beautiful part, that means it can return the same way, one small choice at a time. And that's where your next chapter begins.